Hello crocheters, in this tutorial I'm gonna be sharing with you how to crochet this mesh water bottle holder. These are the materials we're going to be using to crochet the bottle holder. To begin, make a magic circle. Once you have your magic circle, chain 2. For the first round, we're going to be working 12 double crochet into the magic circle. Once you have those 12 double crochet, close the magic circle. To end the round, we're going to be slip stitching into that first stitch. Now for round 2, chain 2. Into the very stitch that you slip stitched in, work 2 double crochet there. Into the next stitch, work another 2 double crochet. Into the stitch following, we're going to be doing the same, so work 2 double crochet. Keep repeating that pattern of placing 2 double crochet into each stitch all around. At the end of round 2, go ahead and slip stitch into that first double crochet and then chain 2. Into the first stitch that we slip stitched in, work 1 double crochet there. Into the second stitch, we're gonna be increasing, so place 2 double crochet there. Into the next 2 stitches, this is what we're gonna be doing: 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Keep repeating that pattern of 1 double crochet and then an increase and then 1 double crochet and then an increase all around. At the end of round 3, you should have 36 stitches. Before moving on to the next round, weave in that yarn tail. For the next 3 rounds, work 1 double crochet into each stitch. Now we're gonna start the mesh pattern. Into that first stitch, work your slip stitch and then chain 1. Back into the stitch that we slip stitched in, work a single crochet. Now go ahead and chain 6. Once you have chain 6, we're going to be skipping the stitch that we slip stitched in and the stitch following, and into that third double crochet, work a single crochet there. Chain 6 again. We're gonna be skipping 2 stitches into the third, work a single crochet. So we're gonna do that again, chain 6. Skip 2 stitches and work a single crochet into the third. Keep repeating the pattern of chain 6, then skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the third. Once you only have 3 stitches remaining, we're gonna be chaining 3 instead of 6, and then work a double crochet into that single crochet. Our first mesh round is now completed. So move on to the next mesh round, chain 6. Just below that chain of 6, into that space, work a single crochet. After working that single crochet, chain 6. Into that chain 6 space, work a single crochet. So keep repeating that, chain 6 and then single crochet into the mesh space, and I'll meet you near the end. Once you're at the chain 3, we're gonna be chaining 3 and then into that double crochet, work a double crochet. I'm gonna be showing you one more round on how to do the mesh. So chain 6. Once you have your chain of 6, single crochet into the chain 6 space, and then chain 6 again. Work another single crochet into that chain 6 space, and keep repeating this all around until you're at the chain 3. Once you're at the chain 3 space from the previous round, chain 3, and then we're going to be working a double crochet into that double crochet. Continue repeating the mesh round until you get your desired length for your water bottle. So I made a total of 10 mesh rounds. To move on to the next round, we're going to be slip stitching into the third chain of the chain 6. To To start our next round, we're going to be chaining 2, and into that mesh space work 3 double crochet. Into each mesh space all around, we're going to be working 3 double crochet into them. To end the round, slip stitch into the double crochet and then chain 1. For this round, what we're going to be doing is work 1 single crochet into each double crochet all around. To end this round, we're going to be making a slip stitch into that first single crochet and then chain 1 after. Now we're going to be working on the strap. Starting from the stitch which we slip stitched in, work a single crochet there, and into the next 2 stitches work a single crochet. The strap is going to be worked over 3 stitches, chain 1 and turn your work. And all we're going to be doing is working 1 single crochet into each of those 3 stitches, then chain 1, turn, and repeat that pattern until you get the desired length for your water bottle strap. Chain 1 and cut the yarn once you have your desired length for the bottle strap. Now we're going to be sewing the strap down. So counting from where the first cluster is at, we're going to be sewing the strap on the 6th cluster. In between the first cluster and the 6th cluster, there should be 5 3 double crochet cluster. However you know best, go ahead and sew the strap down, and remember we're working over 3 stitches. Once you have secured the strap down to your liking, you can also weave in a little of the yarn into the body of the bag before cutting it off. Here we have the final result for the crochet water bottle holder. I hope this tutorial was helpful and thank you for watching.